fifth graders. I am here with your first official fifth grade homework assignment. I know, school hasn't started yet, but I promise this isn't too painful, so don't moan and groan too much. All I want to do is talk to you very quickly about how to get yourself signed into your Google Classroom. Some of you probably could do this with your eyes closed at this point, but I just wanted to give a quick review. And most importantly, I want to tell you about how you're going to sign into my Google Classroom. You're going to need to add me in to your Google Classroom. Okay, so if you take a look at my screen here, I am just on a regular browser. I'm using Chrome, but I've pulled up just a new tab. And from there, you will either already be logged in like I am, or you at this point would need to type in your Gmail account and your password. If for some reason you don't know that, you're going to need to reach out to me for that information. But my fingers are crossed that you remember that because you've had that same username and password since you were in kindergarten. Okay, so once you are officially signed in, and I can tell I'm signed in here, it's showing my name and I can see my picture icon. So I always call this the waffle. I don't know, everybody sees it a little bit differently, but these 9 dots, this 3x3 array, you're going to click on that to get your apps, and I'm going to move myself over here. So when you click on that, you'll see your Gmail, your Drive. You're going to want to click on Classroom because that's what we're working to set up right now. Of course, I'm going to have to keep sliding myself around. So when you get on, your page is going to look something like this. Obviously, it looks a little bit different. This is what I see as a teacher. So you're probably noticing that in your Google Classroom on your dashboard, which is what we call this, you're probably going to notice that you see your Google Classrooms from last year's teachers. So we're going to do a quick step to try to clean that up a little bit so that that stuff is out of your way. You don't want to have 20 different teachers and classrooms on your dashboard, especially if you're not using most of them. So let's say you see Miss Lane's Google Classroom or Mr. Sievert's Google Classroom and you want to get rid of it. Over their little icon, you'll see these 3 dots. You'll click on that. One of the choices is to archive it. ARCH, archive. And archive just means you're not deleting it, but you're putting it away. You're putting it away into a file so that if you ever wanted to pull anything back up from one of those classrooms, you still will always have access to it, but you're just getting it out of the way, clearing it off the countertop. Okay, so I would suggest doing that. Go through archive any old Google Classrooms. All right, once you've archived, then you're ready to add my Google Classroom. You're also going to need to do this for Jean Lasher, and the process will be exactly the same. You just need to know your teacher's individual class code, which we'll be sending out. So you'll add my Google Classroom using these steps, and you'll do the same for Jean Lasher. So right up here in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see that there is a plus sign next to the waffle, and it says create or join a class. Yours might not say create. I'm on the teacher side of it. So you're going to click the plus sign, and then from there, you'll click join class. And at that point, again, yours might look a little bit different than mine, but at that point, it's going to prompt you to type in your class code. All right, so I'm going to be sharing that with you in this email. So that is where you'll type in your class code. You'll click OK and join, and voila, you will be in our Google Classrooms. And when you go to your dashboard, you should see our Google Classroom showing up on your dashboard. Good luck with your first official homework assignment. I promised you it wouldn't be too painful, and I hope that rings true. If you have any issues, feel free to send me or Jean Lasher an email. See you later.